All right. I'm Dr. Shadi Ireifej, board certified surgeon and owner of VetTriage. This is my first time doing a live stream, so I suspect it'll take some time to get an audience. But in the meantime, I figured I would take this opportunity to introduce what my intentions are regarding this live stream on YouTube and go from there. So, my thought is that I would provide as a veterinarian general information for pet owners, any animal type located anywhere in the world. My main goal with this channel is to not only help pet owners with receiving access to veterinary care, but also to help spearhead the movement in veterinary telehealth and to also help our veterinary colleagues on the ground. So, the way I aim to help pet owners with access to veterinary telehealth is to um, provide a 24/7 live video a consultation platform called VetTriage, VetTriage. And that website will take you to one of my many doctors, all of which are experienced, compassionate. They are phenomenal. I interview all the doctors myself. I train them, onboard them. Everything is through how I would like them to operate. So that is the first goal: is to help pet owners by connecting them with veterinarians live anytime, day or night. It's $50 US to talk to a veterinarian if your pet is not a horse. For horse owners, it is $75. You get as much time as you want with the doctor live on video, plus free follow up with us until your family veterinarian is open again for an appointment. Now, the second goal that I had mentioned was to help spearhead the movement with telehealth. For those of you who don't know, the rules and regulations with veterinary telehealth are antiquated. We are behind the human side, the medical human side of things with regards to telehealth, from everything from who can talk to pet owners, where they licensed, where they located, prescriptions, all of that. And it's fairly silly and outdated. So our goal is to help show through vet triage that we can provide veterinary telehealth in a manner that is ethical, legal, but also progressive. And then finally, in terms of helping our colleagues on the ground, for those of you who don't know, the veterinary work-life balance is not so balanced. We have probably the worst culture in veterinary history to date, and that is for many reasons, all of which revolve around some sort of compassion fatigue. Um, we have high turnover rates, high suicide rates, difficulty hiring, veterinary shortages, technician shortages, and the list goes on and on. So the goal here is when clinics and universities and rescues partner with vet triage, they can offload cases to vet triage whenever their hospital or their facility or their organization feels overwhelmed or understaffed or they've reached capacity, whatever it may be. And that will help them maintain their work-life balance, help maintain a positive culture in the workplace. So those are the three goals that I have overall, and with performing these live streams. As far as scheduling goes, I'd like to stream live at least once a week, maybe once a day. We'll see how it goes, and I'd like to keep it consistent with time. Perhaps I'm in the Pacific Standard Time. I'm in Nevada, so I'd like to aim between 6 and 9 in the morning, ideally, if possible. My schedule, of course, fluctuates as I am busy, just like everybody else is. But I'd like to keep it fairly consistent if I can. At any rate, the any support that you would like to provide, I have links to the PayPal donations in the description. And of course, spreading the word on vettriage.com is would be the highest form of payment to help pet owners realize that they can access veterinarians live on video fairly affordable, very convenient across the globe for any animal type. So in terms of vet triage statistics, at this point, we are approaching 150,000 cases in just under 4.5, 5 years since our launch. We launched towards the end of 2019, thereabouts. We've triaged 40 different animal types. We've seen everything from dogs, cats, reptiles, birds, to wildlife like fox and squirrels, to ostriches and sea otters, kangaroos. So it's pretty crazy what you end up seeing as a veterinarian on the platform when you operate in this manner. And then we've got right now between 60 and 70 doctors, and continue to grow in that regard as well. And the doctors are seasoned vets. They've been out of school for at least 5 years is my minimum, but most of them decades they've been in practice. So they're quite proficient in what they do. And I think you'll find them knowledgeable, compassionate, caring, all that good stuff that you want in a veterinarian. We have probably 1,000 partners now across the world, the most notable of which are Cornell University utilizes our platform, University of Minnesota, a large number of SPCAs and humane societies use us. So it's growing quite nicely, and we are very proud of all the hard work that the team does. The video platform is proprietary. We own it. So we basically create our own Zoom platform, so to speak. Quality is top notch. The average wait time to get on with a veterinarian, including creating your account, is less than 2 minutes. So it's quite rapid. You won't be waiting too long to speak to a veterinarian. And our ultimate goal is to figure out whether or not what you're seeing with your pet is truly a medical emergency. We find that the vast majority are not. So most of the time, you as a concerned pet owner will talk to a veterinarian live on video and receive peace of mind. You know, this is not an emergency. Here's what we think it may be. Here are some options. Here's some advice. Here's some monitoring parameters, whatever is called for. And those of you who are finding it difficult to access veterinary care because your vet is closed, there's bad weather, you live in a remote area, the emergency hospital has 6 to 8 hours plus wait time. ER hospitals, emergency hospitals are also very expensive. You don't have a car. For all these reasons and more, your pet gets stressed out in the car, your pet gets stressed out at the vet. For all these reasons and more, you can talk to a veterinarian live and get peace of mind and advice. Let's say that your pet's condition does warrant emergency care. Well, what do you do at that point? So our veterinarians have pretty innovative ways internally to try and find you the nearest emergency hospital and or on-call doctor or whatever your situation calls for. So we're going to try to not just help figure out if what you're seeing with your pet is truly a medical emergency, but if it is, we will also refer you to the nearest location. We'll make the phone call to that location if they expect your arrival, because we know how stressful it is as a concerned pet owner to commute with your pet who is also sick and stressed out, and try to find the best place to go to at during that day and time. So that's overall how the platform operates. I think on these live streams, I will, until I have more of an audience, I will figure out a topic and just kind of talk about it, go over some basic concepts, not too long, maybe 15, 20 minutes, and take it from there. Sorry, I have so many devices. When you're a televeterinarian, you've got every device. But yeah, for this video, the main goal is introduction, and I think we've accomplished that. So feel free to help support the channel, donate, visit VetTriage, spread the word on VetTriage. And by the way, you may notice in the description that we have a Spanish-speaking platform for pet owners who speak Spanish. It's vettriage.com/ESP. For those of you who own horses, we have equine doctors for you. You must click yes, this is a horse in order to be to access an equine veterinarian. That is vettriage.com/horse. And for those of you who speak English and who do not have a horse, it's the standard website, vettriage.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have one for myself, Dr. Shadi Ireifej. We have a YouTube channel for VetTriage as well. We also have an Instagram for myself, Dr. dr.shadi.ireifej. And then VetTriage is an Instagram as well. So please visit that, follow that. It's VetTriage, VetTriage. We have a Facebook as well, both for myself and for VetTriage, for those of you who are using Facebook. And please go ahead, support, spread the word during these times where veterinary access is not only limited, but also can be quite pricey. And the majority of folks don't need to go to the emergency hospitals. VetTriage is a fantastic way of getting advice that you need. And if you can save hundreds or thousands of dollars from an unnecessary emergency visit, you can reallocate those resources to more preventative care with your pet. So, vaccinations, heartworm prevention, flea and tick prevention, food, medication, supplements, all the things your pet may need to live a long and healthy life. I think that's all for me, guys. Thank you so much for those of you who are going to be watching this on the playback, and I'll try to live stream consistently, and go from there. Thank you so much.